personal terms agreed. Sadio Mane to Manchester United. Hello everyone, thank you for being part of the United chapter. Make up and subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on whatever we've definitely got to bring you, as long as it is sports and as long as it is Manchester United related, right about here at the United chapter with me, your host Abu KALS, as we talk sports and as we talk Manchester United related news. And also you definitely know that we are in the transfer season and we definitely talking about transfers heading there to the transfer season. As you already know, definitely things are going on quite well for the club Manchester United. It will be remembered that Sadio Mane is one of the best football players, one of the best football players who played for Liverpool, which is a rival club. I must say Liverpool is a big rival club to Manchester United, and it will be a bit funny for Sadio Mane joining Manchester United. I don't think Liverpool fans will be very happy about that. It will be remembered that Sadio Mane had a few problems with Bayern Munich where he went. I think he's just had 1 or 2 seasons there. It's around 1 or 2 seasons there, but it actually is 1 season and it didn't go on quite well. And you'll remember that when all this started after just the World Cup. After the World Cup, he got an injury and he didn't even participate in the World Cup, and that definitely wasn't the best of things for his form. A very good football player to miss the World Cup. He was meant to be playing for Senegal, but for some reason he didn't because he got an injury. So that wasn't the best of things for him. So I will remember that Manchester United has been looking a football player of his ratings, of Sadio Mane's ratings, and right about now, the best we can tell you, there's been a bit of competition between Manchester United and Newcastle, with Newcastle having the best of seasons in a very long period of time. They've not performed the way they've performed after the takeover of the Saudi Public Investment Fund. Definitely, they have improved their team and also increased the number of, not actually the number of people. They've improved on their quality. They've bought a few more players, and this summer transfer window, they're also looking at making their club much better than it is or it was last season. So they had a good season, and there was quite a bit of competition between Manchester United and there's a bit of competition between Manchester United and Newcastle United. So for top four in there was quite a bit of competition in there. So basically, Manchester United had quite a bit of hard time with Newcastle, and right about now they went into a bidding war for a very good football player known as Sadio Mane. You will remember that Newcastle United definitely need Sadio Mane because on some occasions they've not played quite well because they lack a football player like him, a big name, and they lack a big name experience, a big player who is very experienced like him. And with Manchester United also, a player like Sadio Mane is definitely needed in there. With the current manager of Manchester United, Erik ten Hag, saying that Sadio Mane is one to be at Manchester United. It will be remembered that Sadio Mane has had a few meetings with the staff at Manchester United to make sure that they can seal this transfer, and it will be remembered that a transfer fee that was not really disclosed, but the exact figure was not disclosed, but it is reliably said that the transfer figure is between £41.3 million and £68.8 million, around there. So once all this is confirmed, we'll definitely be coming and giving you the correct, the correct figure is around £41.3 million to £68.8 million, but we'll be coming and giving you the exact amount that he definitely will be signing for. And it will be remembered that Sadio Mane was earning a basic salary per week, 100,000, and that is when he was at Liverpool in the Premier League. And then when he crossed to Europe, when he went to Bayern Munich, his wages per week definitely increased, and that definitely went to 100,000 100,000, no 100,000, but they increased by 150,000, making it 250,000 per week. That's what he earns pound. Oh, footballers get quite a lot of money. Can you imagine £250,000 per week? That's quite a lot of money. Anyway, compared to other football players of his rating, I think that should be all right. So at Manchester United, do you think Manchester United, seeing Manchester United's wage list, do you think Manchester United is going to be able to give him such amount of money? I think Manchester United is definitely able with put into comparison last season. When we see last season's wages, we had the highest paid football player being David De Gea, who was definitely at £375,000 per week. So we should think if Manchester United needs Sadio Mane, the fact that he's at 250, there should be some incentive because there is quite big competition for Sadio Mane. With Newcastle, with quite a big number of football players trusting Newcastle right about now, with the fact by the fact that they displayed quite a lot last season. A lot of football players are now willing to join the club. Newcastle, they were quite not certain last time. They were definitely not certain last time, but right about now, very many football players are very certain about joining Newcastle United. So there's going to be quite a bit. There has been quite a bit of competition for Newcastle United and Manchester United. So bidding wars are definitely in, with Newcastle United putting in their bidding and also Manchester United putting in their bidding. But the latest that has come in, it is said that Sadio Mane has had personal terms agreed with Manchester United, and we could definitely be seeing Manchester United having Sadio Mane. We could be seeing Sadio Mane heading to the Premier League one more time. We remember that Sadio Mane has played for quite a number of clubs, and some of the clubs he's played for is Southampton, and when he was at Southampton, he definitely played very well at Southampton, and that's one of the reasons as to why Liverpool definitely cited him and said, you definitely need to come to Liverpool, and they had to buy him. And when he was at Liverpool, played very well. Bayern Munich was very much interested in him. And who is this? Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp is the current manager of Liverpool. Tried to convince him a lot so that he could definitely stay and play for Liverpool. But by the look of things, Sadio Mane was not very interested in remaining at Liverpool, and that definitely wasn't the best of things for the manager to keep him. So he's definitely said it's okay, you can go to Bayern Munich, where he went to Bayern Munich, but things have not gone very well for him, and neither have things gone very well for the club Liverpool without Sadio Mane. So we could definitely be seeing Manchester United having Sadio Mane. There are very big chances with Manchester United and Newcastle, with Manchester United being the favorites in this. We think it's going to be a very brilliant move. Manchester United trying to sign this gentleman. They are trying to put pen to paper so that this gentleman can definitely be signed. Now, some of the reasons as to why Sadio Mane has been looking at a very fast move from the club. First of all, his form has not been the best at the club Bayern Munich, with scoring around 7 goals per in the season, and definitely that wasn't the best of goals that he can score in a season. That was very few for Sadio Mane. His form was definitely not the best in there, and also he has not got the game time that he definitely deserves. So he said he needs to play for a club that is going to consider him as a first player in the squad. Definitely he wants to start and he wants to play 90 minutes, which Thomas Tuchel is not giving him at Bayern Munich. So we definitely, for some reason, we can try and understand where he's coming from, pushing for this move. He says he definitely wants to move, and the fact that there was quite a bit of a fight between him some time ago. There was a fight between Sadio Mane and Leroy Sané. There was a fight. There was quite a big confusion in the game. I don't quite remember, but there was a quite big confusion between this football player Sadio Mane and Leroy Sané in a certain game, and then after that in the dressing room there were blows, and Leroy Sané's mouth was left past. Definitely that was not quite good, and after that things have worsened for the football player Sadio Mane at Bayern Munich, with very many football players trying to distance themselves away from him. So he's definitely been looking at moving away from this club, because he says he's not very comfortable with remaining at the club Bayern Munich. So it's going to be a very good one. It's going to be a great one if he moves away, because you cannot be where you are not wanted. You definitely need to find a better place. Definitely, that is what is going to be happening with Manchester United getting this gentleman, and the fact that we've discovered that personal terms have definitely been agreed. And some people who have been asking me how much is Sadio Mane's salary per week. I've told it's £250,000 per week. And somebody asking how old is Sadio Mane? Is 30 years old. How much was Sadio Mane paid? How much was his contract? It was £35 million. And did Liverpool offer Sadio Mane a new contract, and did he just reject it? That's very true. Jurgen Klopp insisted that Liverpool should extend his stay at Liverpool, but there was nothing that definitely happened. It didn't go on quite well. Then let me see if I've got quite a few more questions. Sorry. I've got quite a few more questions. Yeah. How much does Sadio Mane pay per week at Liverpool? I think you were not attentive, but he paid, I said it before, it was £100,000 per week. Anyway, I think Sadio Mane, him joining the club Manchester United, it will be for his good and also for the good of Manchester United. Both parties will definitely benefit. Sadio Mane's form could definitely be back at Manchester United, and looking at the statistics, he's definitely played quite a good number of games in the Premier League, and his form has been in the Premier League, not elsewhere, not in Bundesliga, when he's played for Bayern Munich. Let's see. We need to look at statistics of Sadio Mane in the Premier League. Let's see when he's played for. You'll remember that he played for RB Salzburg, and that's not in the Premier League, is it? That was in the Australian Bundesliga, and he scored 2 goals in 4 appearances. That was season 2014, so 2015. And then Southampton, he scored 11 goals in 37 appearances. That was in 2015-2016. And managed to score 10 goals in 30 appearances in 2014-2015 at Southampton. But the reason as to why he was bought is this 11 goals in 37 appearances and making a magic 6 assists in 2015-2016. Then he also played for Senegal in 2019-2022. And that's his national team, managing to score 3 goals in 7 appearances and also 2 goals in 7 appearances still in 2015-2017. Still in the World Cup, played the African Cup of Nations and scored quite a number of goals per season between 2017 and 2022. He scored 2, 3, and 3. And then at Liverpool, that's where he did the magic, both in the UEFA Champions League, Premier, and also Premier League. Remember that he's also played in other cups like FA Community Shield, Cup, World Cup, Club World Cup, and also in the UEFA Super Cup, plus the International Champions Cup and the Audi Cup. Is played definitely in the Premier League, as you already know. Let's see statistics in the Premier League at Liverpool. He's managed to score 13, I'm going to say per season, between 2016 and 2022 when he left. 13 goals, 10 goals, 22, 18, 11, and 16. His best season, I think, was 2018, 2019, where he managed to score 22 goals in 36 appearances, and that was definitely quite great. So this all shows you that his form is in the Premier League, not in the Bundesliga. So if he joins Manchester United, he can definitely be sure that there are big chances that his form is definitely going to come back. Otherwise, thank you for being part of the United chapter, and make your point, subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on what I've definitely got to bring to you, as long as it is sports and as long as it is Manchester United related, right about here at the United chapter with me, your host Abu KALS, as I tell thank you and goodbye for now.